Hey everyone, it's Brian with Main Street Moments. I want to talk about a couple vloggers today, starting with Adam the Woo. I'm a huge fan of Adam the Woo. I know a lot of you guys are too. I've been watching Adam for years and years and years, and I've probably watched about 80-85% of his videos on his channels. And that's saying a lot because he's made so many. But lately, Adam the Woo and his channel are just changing and getting very bizarre. I mean, just completely weird. And I don't know exactly what's going on. Could it be a midlife crisis for Adam the Woo? Could he go through this panic that a lot of YouTubers go through on view counts or sub counts? I don't know. But something's just off with Adam the Woo. And I want to just go over a couple of his videos to give you an idea of what I mean by that. And you can let me know in the comments if you agree with me or not about Adam the Woo. And if you have any theories on what's changed with Adam, what's going on in his mind, you're welcome to leave those in the comments too. Now, you know, Adam the Woo was never a theme park vlogger, which he kind of has become in so many ways lately, right? And I understand he's made all his money, and he's not living in a van, eating tuna, crackers, and cheese, and all that, and asking people to join a Patreon or something to give him gas money. I understand that he's grown, he's evolved, but what's going on is just off. And I want to go through a couple of his videos. This one in particular was one of the strangest things I've ever seen Adam do. He dressed up as, you can see right there, I'll play some of this. He dressed up as Jason. And I understand it's Halloween time at the end of this month, but this isn't Halloween day. He dresses up as Jason's, got the mask on, got a fake plastic knife from the dollar store, and he starts walking through this town weeks before Halloween. And this is just strange. I mean, now watch this lady walking by. She's thinking, what the heck is going on? And, you know, if I saw a guy like this weeks before Halloween, I think I'd be like, is he sane? Is he a bad guy? Should I call the cops? I don't know. And it gets worse. Look at this.
Inside there, like Cobra Kai, some karate.
Okay, now did you see that? He just walked by in this Jason mask and with this knife by this self-defense training class for women.
Karate.
You see that? She's pointing like this, like, is she scared? Is she like, what is this guy doing? Now, if this was Halloween night, it might be more acceptable, but you can see the girls looking like, what is going on?
Defense class going on inside there, like Cobra Kai, some karate.
Wow.
Oh, look at this. Yes, they're embracing it.
I mean, is that the Adam the Woo that you know? It's not the Adam the Woo I know. And then there's another video. And yeah, I could do this all day, but I'm not. Now he's trying to get back into the abandoned places without going into abandoned places. And he goes through this neighborhood in Polk County, Florida.
It's the gateway to Hades.
Another X marks the spot, or these are utilized to defeat vampires with the sticks on the end there. And Lost Boys could be out there.
Kiefer.
You see this? This is like a residential neighborhood. Now it's a low-income neighborhood, and there's extremely impoverished people that are living in the neighborhood, but he's just walking around this neighborhood, filming like it's an abandoned place. Very strange.
Okay, there's some furniture in here. Okay, it was some living accommodations. Got the address on this one is 210.
Hey, satellite dish on that house. Someone lives there.
So the road I was on was down there, but even that road that crosses that way before you turn off here, pretty empty as well. That's where the citrus sculpture was as well. But even that, less traveled, and then you turn onto a lesser than
See, so this is like a very low-income neighborhood where people actually are living, and he's going around like he's in an old abandoned place like he used to do and what he did long ago that made him famous. It's just something's off with this. And then about a week ago, a channel that I'd never heard of before popped up in my recommendations, and it's absolutely hilarious. It's called Troll Patrol, home of The Daily Dump. You can look this up, The Troll Patrol. It's hilarious, and he focuses in on a lot of vloggers, mainly Adam the Woo, whoever, well, it could be a she, I think it's a he. They use a computer-generated voice. And the Troll Patrol, which has become like daily watching for me, has been doing a video on Adam pretty much every day. Sometimes they'll put out a video exposing or a parody of Adam's video that very day that Adam dropped the video. Now, he does other people too, Pagey Mr. Morrow and Tampa J and the Carpetbagger and others, but primarily Adam the Woo. And you can see here, the Jason video, he did an entire parody on this, and then Adam's video yesterday that they just put up a video parody of on the Troll Patrol is Adam the Woo went to see Figment, which is kind of a strange thing to do. You know, when I go to Epcot, I don't plan on, at my age, going to see Figment. Now, if I have my wife or daughter with me, I'll go see Figment with my wife and daughter, but just a guy by myself at my age, I'd feel like weird going to see Figment. So the Troll Patrol, they really have become where I'm going every day to find out what Adam's doing. Instead of watching the Daily Woo, I'm going to the Troll Patrol here because they give an edited down version of Adam's video, and they have commentary, which is more interesting than what Adam's been doing lately.
Welcome, everyone. Adam the Woo here.
Welcome, everyone. The Daily Dump here. We're the best shit around.
Pumpkin spice latte in hand and wearing an appropriate t-shirt because I am heading to Epcot and possibly, who knows?
It's Adam the Woo here, back in a long-sleeved shirt, headed back to Disney. Wow, I'm shocked it took this long.
Today, October 16th, as I'm standing here, is the 100th anniversary, specifically, technically, on this day.
You're Mr. Disney, so of course you'd be excited about this. Nobody else gives a shit, really.
I've been to Walt Disney World. I have popped into Disneyland on the West Coast, and I went to Aulani, stayed at the Disney Resort. But it's been a while, 7-8 weeks.
Once again, nobody gives a hot liquid shit. How long it's been since you've been back to Disney World, correct?
Okay, so I don't know who's behind this channel, and I do like the voice they're using. It's funny, this computer-generated English accent. And then he's going to go and show Adam with Figment, and then something very strange happens. Okay, watch this. So Adam's talking to this girl.
And I'm in.
You don't want any part of this train wreck, lady. Run the other direction, as fast as your legs can carry you.
All right, I want to introduce you to a couple I just met. They do YouTube videos also. Meet the Robertsons.
Oh my, I can't comprehend what I'm seeing. I need to phone a friend. He'll never believe it.
Yes,
Correct?
that is us.
What kind of stuff do you guys do?
So basically we come here with the family, we record the kids, and
Oh wow! Adam the Woo has inserted some black folks into his vlog. This is monumental, y'all. Never
my.
before seen. I'm just appreciating the cultural significance of this. This is right up there with Mr. Rogers putting his feet in the pool with the African-American cop. Prior to this, the darkest brother on Adam's channel was Baloo from the Jungle Book.
The Troll Patrol is the funniest channel on YouTube. But you know, but for something to be funny, okay, for humor to actually work, for something to be funny, there has to be truth in it. And I got to tell you, I never really thought about it too much, but I haven't seen too much African-American representation on Adam's channel over the years. But now I come to think of it, yeah, I guess so.
Round of applause. Yes!
This is a real question. Have you met Godzilla Figment yet?
No, we wanted to do
I
that
know.
now, but I didn't realize.
I'm curious about one thing, though. He cuts everybody else he meets out of his videos, but he leaves the African-American family in. Perhaps he was seen with them and knew damn well the backlash he'd face if he omitted the black family. Just food for thought.
Oh my God. I mean, this is really brutal, the Troll Patrol. But, you know, I'm also wondering, because Troll Patrol's been around for a little bit, is part of what's going on with Adam, where he's kind of losing it a little bit, is it because of the Troll Patrol channel? Do you think this channel might be getting under his skin? So let's fast forward a little bit, and you'll see Adam with Figment.
Freaking Figment. I waited a long time to see you, Figment. Good to see you. Little fist bump. I have a lot of imagination. You taught me well.
I have no words for this. It's just sad. I'll leave it at that.
All right, I officially met Figment, and I got his autograph here at the Imagination Institute.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have a few words if I may. That's some weird shit. He a grown-ass man. Lord have mercy.
Got to see Figment.
Okay. That's hilarious. So you can check out the Troll Patrol. I think the channel's hilarious. But in all seriousness, see, I want Adam to get back to the old Adam. I want him to get out of whatever depression he's in, whatever creative block he's suffering through. I want Adam the Woo to get back to the content that I enjoy. And when I'm going to the Troll Patrol every day, instead of the Daily Woo, to find out what Adam the Woo is doing, there's a problem there. Now, you can let me know in the comments, what do you think Adam could do? I know he doesn't want to go live in a van anymore, but, you know, he kind of is probably one of the first few people on YouTube that started that whole van life trend. Could he go back and RV it for a while or something? Is there anything Adam can do that would get you, if you've lost interest in Adam, back interested in Adam the Woo? Or is it just me and the Troll Patrol here? Or do you all think that Adam is just like he always was and he's in a perfect mindset? I don't think so. And I don't want you guys to think that I am not a huge fan of Adam the Woo, because I am. I've met him a few times in the parks, and he is a cool guy. He's always been nice to me. He seems to be nice to everyone that I've seen him encounter. So this is not in any way meant to be negative on Adam the Woo. I want Adam the Woo to get back to being good, popular, enjoying what he's doing, and not seem depressed and burned out. Let me know what you think in the comments. My name's Brian. This is Main Street Moments. I'll see you next time.